Since the first drone strike outside an armed conflict happened in Afghanistan in 2001, much of their use has been subject to continuous controversies. The use of armed drones can blur legal justifications for using force and transfer the costs of conflict to civilians. Without transparency, there can be no accountability when something goes wrong. As more countries obtain this technology, drone warfare is not only expanding, but also evolving. Several European countries have been associated with controversies around armed drone use, raising concerns over legality, state responsibility, and civilian casualties. These controversies pose a risk to European democracies by bringing democratic values like transparency and accountability into question. Without enough information publicly available on armed drones, criticism abounds. This also casts doubt on whether European countries do enough to safeguard the rule of law. With an interest in supporting democracy and a rules-based international order, European nations can play a crucial role in shaping the norms on drone use. This should concretely include addressing long-standing calls for increased transparency and accountability. A new Chatham House report makes the following recommendations. To improve transparency, publish guidelines on the use of armed drones. Publish the relevant rules of engagement. Publish risk assessments with regards to legal frameworks and civilian casualties. Announce a process on decision-making regarding strikes. Report on civilian casualties to detail age, identity, and affiliation. To improve accountability, develop oversight mechanisms in national parliaments to scrutinize armed drone operations. Promote a wider understanding amongst parliaments around legal matters with regards to security partnerships. Establish due diligence mechanisms to assess the legal implications of providing assistance to another country. Consider how to balance the need for achieving strategic aims with the need for accountability. Organize inter-parliamentary learning exchanges on national mechanisms for improving transparency and accountability. By spearheading the development of guidance on best practices for improving transparency and accountability for the use of armed drones, the European countries would demonstrate a strong commitment and underscore the importance of these issues.